And for more on the situation inside Iran, I want to bring in CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio. Ramy, good morning. Thanks for joining us. As President Trump weighs U.S. military involvement in this conflict, what's the view from Tehran?
Hi, Michael. Good morning. This morning, for reaction, I actually spoke to the director of Iranian think tank Diplo House in Tehran, the Iranian capital. And Hamidreza Gholamzadeh told me that this was, for one, fake news that Iran had actually reached out for talks at the White House with President Trump. Take a listen.
I just laughed at how negligent he is, and he does not know anything about Iranians, either in history or the characteristics of the Iranian nation. So there is no use for Iran to get back to the table unless the Israelis are punished well enough to stop the war. And in that case, maybe when Israel admits that it has been defeated and it has been punished, then would be the time for possible time for talks.
Right, so that does not appear like it's going to happen, though, anytime soon, that Israel would admit any kind of defeat. Israel, this morning, we know, hit nuclear facilities at Arak and Natanz. Natanz understood to enrich uranium up to 60%. We also talked about Fordow, protected inside a mountain, which can reportedly enrich uranium to 90%, which is weapons grade. And he says that U.S. bunker busters, those 30,000-pound bombs, won't be able to hit that if they are sent from those B-2 bombers you see on the screen right now. These reportedly can penetrate as deep as about 60 meters or 200 feet. But take a listen to this.
Fordow is even deeper than that, at least 90 meters under the ground. So I would not expect that even those bombs would be able to destroy Fordow and to stop Iran's enrichment capability.
So Fordow could be about 100 feet deeper than what U.S. bunker busters can reach. All this to say, Michael, is that the Iranian government not backing down in words, in actions and threats to Israel and U.S. bases across the region, along with its commitment to its nuclear program so far at this point.
Now, Ramy, as you're talking to people inside Tehran, what are they saying about what life is like in the capital right now under these strikes?
Right. Well, actually, he said that life for him is going on, this is a quote, normal here in Iran. That struck me. He said some relatives had left the city, but most are still at home, and that things were much worse, actually, if you look back to the past, during the Iran-Iraq war with Saddam Hussein from 2000 to 2008. So this is a matter of perspective and opinion here. I did ask him about whether Iran is weaker now, because that is the assessment from many analysts from outside Iran. I believe this is a very notable bit of our interview here.
Let's say the power of Iran in the region has been weakened. It's not something that you can deny. But the government itself, the structure itself, has not been weakened at all. The Iranians are very united right now. The social cohesion is very strong right now, and the unity is very strong right now.
And he roughly estimates that 20% of all Iranians would want the government toppled. He actually said that's high, in his opinion, and that only 5% would actively participate in any kind of protest. Independent organizations, though, I must say, outside Iran show that those numbers are actually pretty much reverse, that say 70% or 80% oppose a government and want the Iranian government to fall. But again, this is a perspective, opinions coming from the government and from allies in the government. A fascinating perspective from inside Tehran.
Okay, Ramy Inocencio, thank you.